Today we're going to be checking in with Copenhagen once again because the markets have gone pretty crazy over the past week or 10 days or however long it's been since we last checked in with Copenhagen. And it's extra interesting to me because obviously there are so many similarities between Copenhagen and Paris, obviously with them being another borderless iteration of the stickers. But there's also so many things different between the Copenhagen and Paris stickers, but also the Copenhagen and Paris markets. It's going to lead many people to maybe some similar or very different decisions, and they end up deciding with the Paris stickers. And I really do think this is going to be super interesting and fun to track where these stickers go over the next 6 months, 12 months, 15 months, 2 years, whatever. And we're going to learn a lot either way. But yeah, before we get into that, just want to mention real quick, if you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items and turn them into cold hard cash or crypto or any other payment method, you should definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. I'm buying anything and everything for the right price. So if you're looking to cash out quickly, safely, effectively, efficiently, all that good stuff, definitely hit me up. We've been buying a ton of stuff lately, getting a lot of deals done. I'm being maybe a little bit more picky, a little bit more selective these days, especially with buff prices being so inflated. But yeah, if you're willing to work with me, I'm willing to work with you, and we can get something done. And of course, by selling to me, you're helping support me, my channel, my content, so we can keep doing what we do over here, which I would appreciate a ton, because I'd really love to keep growing this channel, keep growing my side business, and see what we can make of all of this. But with that being said, let's get right into this. So obviously, one of my goals is going to be to provide value to you guys through investment decisions and investment content, stuff like that. So that's what we got to do with Copenhagen now. So what is very interesting to me with Copenhagen is it has been on fire over the past week or so. If you guys have not seen, you should definitely check this out. A lot of these prices, even for the low-end stuff, you can see the very bottom of the Copenhagen market. This is the Mongol sticker right now at 53 cents. And you can see here what the weekly graph looks like. This is obviously Steam prices, but again, a week ago, this thing was 32 cents. This was on May 12th, 32 cents. And now there was sales as high as 82 cents today. That's obviously some outlier, weird stuff going on, whatever. But around that 53 cent mark does seem what the average prices are to being right now, and going from 32 cents to 53 cents in a week is crazy. Now, I know there's some kind of nerds out there that are being like, oh, we knew this was going to happen every single time stickers rise up right after the sale starts, blah, blah, blah. You know, like the sale starts, things dip, they overcorrect down, then they rise back up. But then also historically after that, they've kind of they've gone a lot of different ways. The good sticker sets continue to rise. There's sticker sets that are going to go flat, and then there's sticker sets that are going to rise here and then go back down. So obviously, if you did buy that dip and bought the bottom about a week or two or whatever ago, it might even be a time to consider selling. And I know there are a lot of people who are not even interested in holding Copenhagen stickers for the long run that bought about a week or two ago at those dips, at those lows, and are now selling out, and then are never going to even get back in Copenhagen again, just because they were banking off of that market sentiment again being, oh, the capsules just dropped, sticker prices are going to tank, everyone sells, and then they buy it, and then they sell it high. And again, that is investing 101 at the end of the day. You want to be more looking at things that are dipping and trying to find the undervalued things in the market rather than buying the stuff that's rising up. And then, because when you do that, you're going to get in that endless cycle of buying things when they're high, selling them when they're low, giving up. So there's so much room for buying low in the CS markets, and people have been doing that lately. There's some people who are definitely profit taking and selling out right now. But does that mean you can't buy Copenhagen stickers right now? No, I don't think so. It just means in the short to medium term, we don't necessarily know where Copenhagen stickers are going to go. A week ago when prices were much lower, they had room to go down still, but they were more likely to increase than decrease just because they can realistically only go so low. But I do think if you bought Copenhagen stuff right now and your plan is to hold it for a year, 18 months, 24 months, 3 years, whatever, then it doesn't really matter that much. But just in the short to medium term, these prices could go anywhere, and there's a lot more volatility. We're starting to get back up to those prices, and when you're up 20, 30, 40, 50% in a week, you start to get in that territory where you don't really know what the most likely action is coming next. But again, when those prices had dropped so low that there was really only so much more room to go down. Now, obviously, that's a little bit revisionist. That's 2020 hindsight, all that good stuff. But like I said, we saw stickers getting down to 30 cents. Could they go to 25, 20, 15 cents? Yeah, they absolutely could. And I was saying if they did, then those would be amazing prices to buy. But obviously, as they get lower, just mathematically, there's less chances of them going down or being stagnant or whatever. So that's something to keep in mind. I do think that the Ent sticker is still kind of the worst looking sticker from the set. So I think it's very interesting that Ents and Mongols are both very close, but they both have been at 53 cents. Again, here we have Amcol down here sitting at 62 cents. This is the cheapest unique borderless sticker to the set. And yeah, I pretty much am at the point in my sticker investing thing where I'm really staying away from anything that's not a unique borderless sticker. So if it's not a unique borderless sticker, I'm really not even considering it. And then even a lot of these unique borderless stickers, there's still so much risk and so much that I want to stay away from because again, we have the time goes so fast. It's already May 19th. We have 6 or 7 months away from Shanghai, where we're going to potentially get another new borderless sticker set. And even though AMCOL is a unique borderless sticker right now, it might not be just 6 months from now. And 6 months really in the grand scheme of an investing timeline or investing thesis is really not all that much. So those are just some of the things that make me want to be careful and cautious. And it makes me want to get the stickers at even lower prices because I really need that risk to be factored into the prices I'm buying in, which is why I'm for sure staying away from non-unique borderless stickers and staying away from the expensive, even unique borderless stickers. Because those unique borderless stickers on the expensive end, stuff like Koi and Lin Vision, they're just really, in my opinion, not factoring in enough of the risk of new stickers coming out 6 months from now. We could get a new Lin Vision that looks exactly the same. We could get a new Koi sticker that looks exactly the same or very, very similar. Until Valve and CS really start to at least show us that there is some, chance of bordered stickers coming out at some point. I think there's just a lot more risk going on there. So I really do only want to take a look at some of the unique borderless stickers. You can see here we have Legacy at $1.64. I think most of the stickers in Copenhagen have been following a pretty similar trend over the past week. You can see here Legacy was $1.06. It's now up to $1.62. It had kind of peaked up at $2.05. It's gone down a little bit, but again, this 1 week gains is looking so good. And then overall, the stickers I'm looking at the first page, definitely AMCOL, Ecstatic, Legacy. I love those stickers under $2. I would really like Ecstatic and Legacy to be closer to $1, if not under $1. And obviously that's where those prices were before at $1.50, $1.60. I think they start to become significantly less attractive. And maybe their prices will never go back down. That's fine. I'll just never really buy them. But SAW at $2.50, I think is fine, but starting to get a little into the overpriced category and territory. I think this is interesting. Navi seems to have fallen a significant amount. I know Navi was close to the first page in terms of most expensive stickers before. So I do want to dive into a little bit of what happened with that here because this graph might look a little bit interesting. Again, this is the 1 week graph for Navi. It was at $3. It's now up to $4.28, so it's even still been increasing. But I just think relative that it maybe hasn't been performing as well as some of the other ones. I don't know. We'd have to look into that a little bit more, I guess. And then trying to get this third page of stuff to load, but it doesn't seem to want to. We have Furia now at number 4 in this set. We have Lin Vision. We have Cloud9 at number 2, which I still don't really understand. I know people love Cloud9. I know it's a cool logo. I know it always looks good. Huge fan base, all that stuff. But again, having an Antwerp borderless sticker and then having a Copenhagen version that just looks worse to me seems a little bit weird. And then also so crazy that the Koi Hollow is at $15.81. It is so much higher than all of the other ones. People have just really been standing strong with this Koi sticker, and the prices have been holding steady. So here's what some of these unique borderless stickers have done over the past week. We have the AMCOL up 22% in the past 5 days. Definitely some really nice gains. We have Ecstatic sitting at 33% in the past 5 days. SAW at 25, Lin Vision at 24, and then Koi at 19. You can see here Koi on the higher end has definitely increased less than some of these other stickers. You have AMCOL at 22, Ecstatic doing really good at 33, and then Koi, below 20. So Koi still doing well, but definitely not as well as some of those other stickers. I did want to look at this Navi Copenhagen. CSGO stocks kind of sucks for searching stuff up. Not as sincere Copenhagen Hollow. Because I did want to see what it has done actually over the past 5 days. It's up 25%, so it's still kind of gaining steady. I wonder why, because I swear it was higher up on the pages before. Maybe that's just because all the prices kind of dropped a little bit, and then some of the other Copenhagen stickers have risen up. I don't really know, but again, I don't really care about the Navi sticker that much anyway. As far as capsules, obviously now with all capsules being 25 cents, we've seen these prices drop significantly. Everything is pretty much right around 25. Most expensive capsules being Contenders Auto and Contenders at 27, Legends Auto at 27 as well. Then you have Challengers Auto down at 23. Wouldn't really read into any of it too much yet. None of this stuff really matters until the sale ends, which we don't really know when that's going to be. It could last a month, could last 2 months, 3 months. Valve's going to do what they're going to do, but obviously the sale lasting longer is definitely going to be worse for investors. I also do want to mention one thing real quick that I might dive deeper into a video. I don't really know how this is going to affect everything. The fact that Buff163 has now removed capsules, is that going to be good or bad for investors? I don't know. Yes, it does make it harder to invest in, but that could be a good thing. It makes it harder for people to sell these in mass, to buy these in mass, to invest in thousands of them at once. It also makes it harder for people to buy thousands at once and open them up, but I don't really think people are really opening or applying Copenhagen that much anyway. I also had this Reddit thread here where people were talking about the sticker pros and cons, which I also could dive into for another another video. But so far they said offers sold is looking good. 326K for the Challenger sticker capsule. Other majors at this time had 127, 633, and a million. But they look bad. They're not unique, and Valve isn't stopping borderless stickers. Supply is probably between Antwerp and Stockholm, but a lower application rate than Rio, which is kind of weird. And then a lot of people saying obviously they're over invested. And yeah, I do agree with this also, that nobody's going to care if Copenhagen was the first CS2 major. I really don't factor that into my investment thesis at all. But yes, very, very interesting things going on for Copenhagen. They are hot over the last week. It's going to be interesting to see, does this hot streak continue, or are things going to cool off a little bit? Again, for me, I'm just kind of sitting on the sidelines for Copenhagen. I want to wait till the sale ends. I want to wait till we have more data, wait till we see more where more things are going. Does that mean I'm maybe going to miss out on some value? Yeah, sure. But there is also an old adage in investing that it's better to be like late than wrong. It's worse to be early than right. So even if Copenhagen does end up being a great investment or whatever, you have time. I have time to figure this out. I can wait until the Copenhagen sale ends. I can wait until Shanghai stuff drops and still probably get a lot of these Copenhagen gains if they are to come. And I'm probably going to dodge a lot of the Copenhagen messiness that I wish I could have dodged with Paris if it doesn't. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.